Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to talk about Invincible Season 4. This is officially in production and will pick up after the explosive Season 3 final episode, diving deeper into the Viltrumite War and introducing major new threats like Dinosaurus, I think that's the villain. If you want to continue, obviously the story, I guess the comics start around issue 66. So there we go. Alright, so backstory recap. What is Invincible about? Invincible is an animated superhero series based on the comic book by Robert Kirkman, Cory Walker, and Ryan Otley, I think. It follows Mark Grayson, a teenager who inherits powers from his father Omni-Man, a powerful alien from the Viltrumite Empire. Mark becomes the hero Invincible, but his world is shattered when he learns his father's true mission to conquer Earth for the Viltrumites. The series explores Mark's journey as he grapples with his identity, morality, and the burden of power, all while facing increasingly brutal threats. Season 3 ends with a bang, literally. The final features Mark vs. Conquest, a brutal showdown with the Viltrumite warrior Conquest, one of the bloodiest fights in the series so far. Mark is reeling from the multiverse-spanning chaos caused by alternate versions of himself, obviously, which is the Invincible War. Mid-credit scene, obviously, of Season 3, a tease for a storyline that never appeared in the comics involving a mysterious new threat. Omni-Man's fate. Nolan/Omni-Man remains imprisoned by the Viltrumites, setting up a major rescue arc. Season 4 is confirmed and in productions. Obviously, here's what's coming. Dinosaurus, a fan favorite anti-hero/villain, will debut. He's a super intelligent, hyper-intelligent dinosaur who believes mass destruction is necessary to save the planet. Viltrumite War intensifies. The conflict with the Viltrumite Empire escalates, with Mark caught in the middle. Expect more cosmic exploration and deeper dives into the Viltrumite hierarchy. Obviously, Mark's relationships, especially with Eve and his mother, will be tested as the stakes rise. Obviously, if you want to jump in the comics after Season 3, start at issue 66. This picks up right after the events of the Invincible War and Conquest arc. The comic storyline from here includes the Viltrumite War, Dinosaurus' radical ideology, major characters' deaths and transformations, Mark's evolution into a leader and eventual father. The show is a faithful adaptation, but creator Robert Kirkman has called it a second draft, meaning some events may unfold differently. So there we go.
I think that Invincible is an escalating show. So if you saw the finale of Season 3, we're definitely going to have to do something in Season 4 to top that in some way. And I'm very confident that we do. I think that in many ways, the events of Season 4 are something that we've been building to since the very first minute of Season 1. And, this is going to be a really exciting season. There's going to be possibly a little bit more Omni-Man than we've seen in past seasons. And it's going to be a huge transition period for Mark. As we saw at the end of Season 3, he's decided that, striving to not kill villains is a mistake in the wake of what happened with Angstrom Levy and Conquest, and he's going to be taking a different path starting in Season 4, and that is going to take him down a dark road, and there's going to be some huge ramifications of that, but we're just really excited for people to get to see it.
Alright, that is very, very interesting. Can't bloody wait for the brand new season based on the comic book series of the same name, obviously by Robert Kirkman. So, like I said, the Season 4 is in production, and it will, let's see here, the third season pushes Mark to face new challenges, but despite how bloody and violent it gets, this is not the worst he has seen. The fourth season, which was announced in 2024, months before the release of the third series, is set to push the young superhero to his limits. Invincible Season 4 is set to release in early 2026. Alright, that's obviously good news, right? Because in July 2025, it was confirmed that Invincible would also be returning for a fifth season. This proves that Mark's stories has only just begun. That's really nice, right? So, since the first season when Omni-Man revealed his true nature to his son and the world, the Viltrumites have been portrayed as the biggest danger to humans. The first 3 seasons give us a glimpse of their power as Mark faces off against increasingly powerful Viltrumites in each season. The Season 3 final gives us a increasingly powerful Viltrumites in each season. The Season 3 final... I've already read this, I think. Anyway, the Season 3 final gives us a face-off between him and Conquest. Yeah, there we go. Defeating whom takes everything in the power of Mark and Eve combined. The latter almost died. So yeah, Eve almost dies, and Mark doesn't come out of the fight unscathed, I think, either. What makes it worse is that Conquest is revealed to be alive and in captivity by Cecile, which is, as expected, not going to turn out well. On top of this, the fourth season is set to mark the arrival of Tharag, Vertermite leader and the most powerful of them all. Fighting Frag will take everything that Mark and his friends, including the coalition of the planets, have got, which is why it's good news that the final confirmed the return of Battle Peace. Additionally, there is also the imminent danger posed by the Sigwids, who have been working in secret and are now ready to attack. There's also Angstrom Levy, I think, who now owes the technicians for giving him a new arm, and in return they are going to make quite a big ask. All these storylines established in the last minutes of the final show that Mark has quite a lot of battles ahead of him, but it's not the most important. But that's not the most interesting part. The post-credit scene brings back Damien Darkblood, who was last seen in the 4th episode of season 1. In the comic books, he never returns to the scene, but Robert Kirkman has planned to change that. He revealed that he planned an entire storyline with Damien, but it never came to pass in the comics. Now the 4th season will allow him to play that out for the fans, which is exciting because this will be something new for even the die-hard fans of the comics. The 3rd season has Damien obviously summoning a demon lord and offering him a surface dweller of great power. It is not confirmed whether he is referring to Mark or someone else, maybe Omni-Man, but it's clear that the Hal storyline that Kirkman had been dying to explore will finally come to pass. So there we go. Alright, so Invincible Season 4 will introduce major characters. Invincible creator Robert Kirkman has teased that the 4th series will take the viewers to a very different world filled with very different characters. This means that the 4th season... Wait, I lost track here. This means that the 4th season is going to introduce a slate of new characters, 2 of which have already been confirmed. With the Thrag storyline set to be an important part of the next season, the character is confirmed to be a major villain, though the casting of the for the same has not been confirmed. Alright, meanwhile, Matthew Reyes has joined the 4th season and is set to voice the character of Dinosaurus. So there we go. Jeffrey Dean Morgan will also be returning in some capacity, considering that Conquest is still alive. With Damien getting a bigger arc, Clancy Brown and Bruce Campbell, the Demon, are also set to return. This in addition to the main cast members who will also be returning to the show. Stephen Yeun / Mark Grayson, obviously Gillian Jacobs as Atom Eve, Sandra Oh as Debbie Grayson, J.K. Simmons as Omni-Man, Walton Goggins as Cecile Stedman. Wait, okay, Walton, yeah, there we go. Seth Rogen as Alan the Alien, Chris Diamantopoulos, I think, as Daniel Ferguson, Christian Convery as Oliver, and Ben Schwartz as Russ Livingston, among others, will reprise their roles. Since the beginning, Mark's moral compass has been what has set him apart from others, especially the Vertermites. However, the events of the 3rd season put him in through such immense pressure that his compass seems to have been broken, or rather skewed now. Previously, he did not believe in killing anyone, no matter who they were, but the last scene of season 3 confirms that he will consider the possibility of killing in the future if any danger is posed to his loved ones. Now that this idea has taken hold in his mind, it remains to be seen how he interprets the definition of what danger means, what giving his freedom, this freedom to himself means for him in the long run. The next season will also explore the new powers of Atomic Eve, which were unlocked after her near-death experience fighting Conquest. And to be honest, it was quite unfortunate to see Atom Eve almost get killed. But you know, I love Atom Eve, and she's a redhead, so I mean, big love to to Atom Eve, man, because I'm just a big fan of redheaded characters. You guys already know that, right? Alright, all jokes aside, let's just continue with the video.
Oh, you're this.
I'm still Adam Eve, and I've saved more lives in the last 3 days than I did in the last 3 years.
Yes, he be liking the redheads.
This freedom to himself means for him in the long run. The next season will also explore the new powers of Atomic Eve, which were unlocked after her near-death experience fighting Conquest. Earlier, she used to be able to transmute non-living things, but now she has moved on to living things as well, including plants. It will be interesting to see what she does with her powers and how Mark's new thought process about killing fares with her. Obviously, a lot to take in here, but obviously a couple of websites help me out here to give you a recap, give you information about season 3. Obviously, I can't believe it. Like I said, it's going to be really interesting. I can't wait where obviously Robert Kirkman will take us next. And obviously, if season 4, season 5, and obviously, I hope season 6. I'm not quite sure if there will be a season 6, but I'm not quite well aware of that. But it could be cool, right? I mean, it's likely that Invincible would be renewed to have a 6th season after the 4th season ended and the 5th season being animated. But never say never. Obviously, this series, like many other series, can go on for, I think, a long time. I think I've read a couple of Invincible comics. I really like that. Obviously, Invincible is still running and still going. But obviously, unlike The Boys, obviously The Boys is going to stop at season 5, and I just hope that Invincible can go on for a few more seasons, because a couple of mates of mine and me and my mates just really like talking about it, and it's really nice to see it return. So alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will check you later. Goodbye, everyone.
You remember that? Boom.
But did you? I mean, did you?
Yeah.